effect. Then we close this, and then we close that, and then we go. Oh, wait a minute. Because I gotta. Oh, there we go. Ripple effect, motherfuckers. What the fuck is up? Welcome back, guys. It has been another week, and we're back at it with the ripple effect once again. I hope y'all been having a good ass time doing your thing this week, and we're back at it here on this beautiful Sunday. Back with, I'm just gonna say that the whole episode. All right, we're back. Still back here doing our thing. You know how it's gonna be. It's going down. You know how it's. You know what's about to go down. You know we chilling straight doing that Molly. You know flipping candy and fucking taking acid and dropping mushrooms. Nah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. We're not doing anything of that, by the way. We are very legal right here in the ripple effect. We don't do any illegal activities or you know, I got this new chair, guys. This is fucking sick. Yo, this is actually a sick story. Like, look at this chair, man. I can actually stop the wheels so it stands still like this. It looks like a fucking like doctor's chair or something. But it's fucking nice, dude. I can adjust everything on this bitch. I can sink it down up and down. I can do like the back. What else can I do, man? I can do like this. I can like wiggle the seat forward and backwards. I can take these out of the way for when I'm playing piano. And I can adjust the necks too. I guess such a nice chair. And you know, I was actually on the garbage dump. I found this fucking chair on the garbage dump, guys. I went to the garbage dump to drop off, like I had a trailer full of shit from renovating the house and stuff. And I just fucking saw this chair in the metal container, and I was like, "What the fuck? That looks like a beautiful chair. Like it was like a perfect fucking chair, and there was nothing wrong with it at all." And I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm gonna bring that chair home." But I continued throwing all the garbage from the trailer and shit, and I thought like, okay, I'll bring this chair when I'm done. You know, and then I saw this guy coming in with a fucking truck, like a big dump truck, and he had like a claw on it on the end, and he actually started like going towards the metal container and pressing down all this and like squeezing everything in there. And I was like, fuck, man. And so I ran over to the metal container, and I went and grabbed the chair, and he just kind of looked at me, and like he didn't do anything, and I just grabbed the chair and I put it in the trailer, and now I have the fucking chair, which is fucking awesome, by the way, because I've been wanting to get like a proper office chair for a while now, dude. Like I haven't had a proper chair in a year now, and it's so nice to have a proper chair again. Like I'm actually too stoked over having a normal ass chair. But yeah, I just been sitting my ass down on like a regular kitchen chair these last few years, and my back is thanking me for this little thing that I got absolutely for free, which it was kind of like almost like it was meant to happen for me not to, because I've been wanting to buy a chair, but for some reason it just hasn't happened that I've gotten a nice chair for a nice price, because I've been trying to find these chairs used. So I just don't have that much cash on me to spend on a chair right now, because chairs are fucking expensive, bro. Like like a chair, dude. Fuck that. Chairs cost money, bro. Like holy shit. So I bet this chair is like fucking 5,000 Norwegian kroners, like $500. You, I'm not even lying. I think like chairs are fucking expensive. So you know, I'm really stoked on getting a chair. Um, so yeah, that's been nice for my back and my ass. And yeah, the rave is happening though. Like we're getting a rave started this week. It's Easter. I had a surf today for the first time in a while, which was so nice. It was so nice to get out there. It was beautiful, small waves. I was just having the time of my life with my buddies. my best buddy up in here in the phone islands just came back from his winter long vacation today. We had a surf together. It was just beautiful out there, and we're hosting a rave this week, which we gotten a lot of people to click on the going on this event, and it's gonna be a freaking wild event outside in the forest. We're gonna bring up, if you haven't heard about this rave yet, we're gonna bring like a generator, bunch like a PA system. I've already booked the PA system. We're gonna get some more lights and stuff out there. We're gonna have like a tent and a DJ, like a proper DJ setup. We got like 4 DJs now, I think, including me. So it's gonna be a wild ride, and a lot of people are going to this event, and it's gonna be so much fun. I can't. Oh, it's so nice to get it going. We did this last year in the autumn outside. It was pouring down, pissing down rain, and we're doing it again. And hopefully the weather stays clear this time. Because if not, then we have to go inside, and it's just not the same, guys. It's not the same to have a party inside. It's so much more beautiful outside. For some reason, I just love it outside. It's so much more spacious and free, and it's just more vibey. I just love to have it outside. But no matter what happens, I'm sure it's gonna be a good time. If it's gonna be inside, though, it's gonna be a lot more cash to spend on it because we need to book the place. So hopefully we don't have to bother with that. But whatever happens, happens, and I'm stoked regardless. And yes, so what else though? Oh damn, there's been so much shit happening, but renovation is going good. We got a lot more going on there. Like we're gonna be finished with the pipe soon. And we plastered pretty much all the walls except for the big window wall, like the wall that's going out towards the road. We had some like rot and stuff in there, so we kind of delayed that. But we were like, "Fuck it, we're gonna do it anyways." Now we're just gonna replace the windows, and because it was or it's gonna be like a insurance thing, but we're just gonna like take pictures and stuff and send the pictures. But that's gonna be fucking awesome to get that shit finished, man. I can't wait to have a fucking kitchen and stuff again. I'm just like, it's like really happening soon, and I'm like, I'm so stoked to just have a fucking kitchen and a living room again. Um, just gonna be easier to breathe. I feel. And yeah, I've been feeling really stressed out, really like trying to focus on doing the right things lately, and really, I don't know why I'm stressing so hard, dude. Honestly, maybe I think it's honestly because new experiences happening all the time, and I'm trying to like deal with probably a lot of like trying to act on my best behavior or some shit like that, trying to like be the best I can be, and like make sure I'm staying on point in like social settings and stuff like that. It's probably a lot of like exhaustion from all these like new people I'm meeting all the time at work and stuff like that. And there's been a lot of there's been a lot of stress lately. But I feel like I'm kind of settling down, kind of dealing with it better, kind of like getting into it. I'm trying to meditate as much as I can and stuff like that. But yeah, stress is a killer. You gotta work on that. You gotta get stressed down. You gotta make that stress go away, or not make it go away, but like you gotta like breathe it in and try to calm down when life gets hectic. And I don't know why though, because like from the outside, I think my life doesn't really look hectic at all. It's just like the internal. I'm just like stressed out about shit. Um, but yeah, there's a lot of fronts to battle right now. Trying to get the car fixed, trying to get like everything done. But yeah, been talking about trying to get like more people on my team though, trying to get like something going in terms of like people helping me out with like different stuff, so I can kind of like focus more on making music, which is gonna be fucking awesome, by the way. Like kind of like a manager kind of thing. Like I think that would be so fucking good, dude. Like just have someone help me out with all of the bullshit I gotta be dealing with, and so that's gonna be fucking sick, and also motivating as well, because then you have someone on your team, and you're gonna look stupid. I'm gonna feel stupid if I don't like keep things tight on my end. So I think that's gonna be fucking awesome, dude. Having someone on my team working under the same name, and yeah, fuck yeah, I'm so fucking excited for that, dude. And yeah, the water project. There's really is really like I have more and more faith in it every day. I feel like I'm just getting closer and closer every day to my vision, to fulfilling my dreams, and really going for it. And it feels good, man. It really feels good. But at the same time, I'm trying to like kind of detach from the outcome, trying to be more process oriented, trying to be more like, okay, you just gotta fucking do the work, trying to put in an hour here and there, do what's necessary, and just keep going, and trying to do deep work, trying to get really into it, trying to get like into the depth, and trying to get some real soul into this stuff. Because I've honestly I've been feeling kind of disconnected from soul, I guess, disconnected from source, more in my ego, more in my head, and I guess that's what I'm trying to, you know, not escape, but I'm trying to go more into that and trying to really like connect with the core of my essence and trying to be real. Because lately I feel like I've just been kind of like resisting life, you know, and just ease into it, just love it, embrace it, fucking love life, embrace life, and trying to embrace myself and love myself more and embrace myself fully for who I am and not try to be anyone else, you know? So that's what it's been all about lately, just trying to be myself, trying to be fully immersed in life, trying to be in the moment in every situation. It's hard to do though. It's super hard to do. Like like the brain just goes fucking bonkers, imagining all of these scenarios, you know, doing all of this nonsense. I'm really noticing it. I'm really like feeling into it, trying to like just release all the tension, and yeah, trying to just like get into the stuff I need to do, you know, make my music, make my beats every day, get into it as well as, you know, all the other shit. But yeah, let's talk about something fucking fun for once, eh? I feel like I just kind of like turn inwards towards the same kind of theme every time. I'm trying to get better at coming up with different fun stuff to talk about to keep it kind of light. I want to like that's a fun topic though. Keeping it light is actually pretty difficult. Like you watch people like talking about like bullshit nonsense all day. Like people talk about the fucking weather or you know keeping it light. You know keeping it keeping it nice and relaxed and chill and light. You know, and that's actually pretty hard. Like especially for me and I would expect introverts like I feel like the light conversation, the kind of like talking just to talk to kind of like fill in the space and time is kind of like taxing. I guess it's just exhausting because I don't know. It just doesn't fuel your soul, right? But I think there's a way in which like light stuff can actually fuel your soul if you're really like focusing on making it fun and light. It doesn't always have to be deep, and I think that's like a really good skill to have to be able to just like keep it light. So that's what I want to be practicing that a lot more, keeping it just light and fun. And I feel like I'm pretty decent at it, but I'm not like the best. I tend to go deep really quickly. I tend to like trying to take the conversations into the depth of the person and all of the you know the deepest part of us and you know goals and desires, dreams and fears. But sometimes it's nice to just keep it light, keep it simple, keep it fun, joking, and you know, when you're in a serious, logical, outcome-dependent mind state, it's like just cracking a joke. It's like the fucking most difficult thing in the world, right? And it's weird how you get like that. You just get so fucking like man, like fucking gotta say the right fucking thing, and it's just like, damn, dude, just fucking relax, bro. Just say hi. Just you know, say some random shit like spaghettis, and it's gonna be okay. But we get so serious about shit, you know. especially I get so serious. I get really serious about even being non-serious. I get fucking serious about everything. It's almost like a it's almost like an illness. I'm trying to just like do best in fucking everything, and it's kind of like I don't know. It's a weird thing to try and become the best in everything. And it's very exhausting. So I'm gonna try and be aware of where I want to go, and you know, trying to just enjoy it, enjoy the process, and keep it light. you know, but it's some weird kind of thing that happens when when you try and do a certain thing that's not congruent with who you are. Like if I go and try and keep things light when I'm feeling in a real heavy mood, it's just not gonna be very congruent. It's gonna like it's almost like in music when you get facing issues, like people just feel that so hard when you're not incongruency with your truth. You know what I mean? Like if I'm feeling shit and I'm pretending to be feeling good, everyone's gonna know that I'm lying. It's like just fucking be real, I guess. And being real can actually be real light and funny as long as you're like being super real and being honest. Because like honestly, lately I've been feeling just overwhelmed, right? Overwhelmed with tasks, overwhelmed with things that I need to get done before summer comes. There's so many things happening during the summer, like, and things just has to be fucking on point, right? And I'm always like, it seems like I'm always looking for that time and that kind of peace and that kind of moment where I can just like release everything and just like I'm done with it now. Now I can just relax, right? But honestly, that moment really never comes because there's always fucking something that needs to be done, I feel. But it's gonna be nice though in the summer comes when I can just like fucking go and cut the grass. You know what I mean? Like I'm looking. That's when you know you're getting old though. Like I'm looking forward to just cutting the grass, and which is really nice, by the way. I fucking love cutting the grass. I don't know why. It's just like a mindless, stupid task, but it's nice. It smells nice. It's summer. It's warm. Cutting the grass, having a beer. you know. But yeah. Um, I'm dropping a couple new tracks this week. Actually, I wanted to kind of. I'm not sure yet, actually, if I'm gonna drop 2 tracks or not. But hopefully there will be 2 tracks for you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna tease you with this one right now. I'm gonna play a little bit of it and see. We're gonna see if the sound comes in right now. Let's see here if I have the computer sound on. Yeah, desktop sound. So I'm lost in the music. Okay, I'm gonna turn down. Sorry. Sorry, yeah. So this one is dropping in this coming week. And yeah, so it's gonna be called Lost in the Music. I did something really simple and been having this track around for a long, long time, and I was just figuring like, fuck, this could be actually really nice for the rave. So I wanted to have it released once I play it on the rave, so people can actually find it and stuff. And I'm gonna be honest, I just slapped on some vocals from Splice because I didn't really know what to do with the vocals there, but and like the middle part of it is really like spacey, real melodic, deep kind of deep house vibes, and then the drop is kind of like tech house, like a euphoric, uplifting, like piano house thing. But yeah, I thought it was really vibey. I got inspired by this other track, and there's a bunch of tracks like this, but um, yeah, I was really vibing with it. It was fun little track, like kind of like keeping it light, trying to keep it light. I'm not always having to go super deep, super hard. We just made this in fucking a few hours, and yeah, it's a fun little vibe. And then there's this other one which I've spent quite a few hours on right now, and I'm really happy with how it turns out. I'm not sure which part to play now. Suppose we'll play it from here. So let's turn the volume up slowly, I guess. We'll start with it. This is called Something Meaningful. And it kind of goes into this thing. Yeah, so this is like the most chaotic track I've ever made. It's such a wild ride, actually. I've um just mashed together like a bunch of different drops and try to just like make it as surprising and creative as possible. And I'm really happy with it. It's gonna be called Something Meaningful, most likely, and we'll just see, man. I kind of want to drop it this week, but at the same time, I kind of want to hold on to it. But I'm not sure. I got so many tracks now. It's not probably no point just holding on to shit anymore. Probably just gonna release it. But we'll see. I'm really excited for that though. Like people seem to enjoy this track. I really enjoyed producing it, so really stoked on that. And yeah, been making a lot of music lately. Um, Rather, I haven't been making a lot of new shit. I've been kind of just working on finishing stuff because there's a lot of old projects that I made during the winter that I just want to get finished right now, and I want to start posting stuff. I want to kind of start getting on the schedule again, and getting on the posting schedule like once a month type of thing, or every 6 weeks or something. I think that's gonna be like the ultimate schedule. I'm gonna be working more on my social game, trying to get my like social media up and running and getting it to be looking a bit more beautiful, aesthetic, and nice. And I'm not really that good at the social media game. To be honest, I fucking hate it. But that's that. Like every fucking artist does. Like it's just no fun doing all of this like bullshit on social media, and it can be fun though. It definitely can be fun, but it just takes so much time. I just want to work on music. I don't got that much time in a day anyway, but I'm trying to do everything at once, and it's not easy, but I feel like I'm doing a good job, so I'm really happy. I'm gonna give myself a fucking props. I'm really proud of myself. I've been able to pull this shit off while having a 9 to 5, and you know, um, I what I gotta work on now is trying to not talk about it too much, I guess, and say how much fucking stupid shit I do. Cause who the fuck wants to listen to that? But yeah, um, I'm reading this book. It's called Power versus Force by David R. Hawkins. You guys should definitely read that if you're into books. If you're into self help at all. It's a really fucking awesome book. Although it's not the most easy read. It takes a while to get through it, but I'm getting through it slowly but surely. I don't read much. I'm reading like maybe 5 minutes a day or something. But yeah, it's worth a read. Also, another really good book is fuck, I can't remember the name now. Um It's like a Chinese book. It's almost like a Bible in Chinese, but it's not a Bible. It's like about like the unknowable, the above enlightenment, like the true awareness of, living in non-disillusionment, which is impossible. And it's a really like paradoxical but awesome book. Tao Te Ching is called, like it's written TaoTeXyn, I think. Tao Te Ching or something. Tao Te Ching, that's what Owen Cook calls it anyway. That Tao Te Ching. If you guys don't know Owen Cook is, like, check him out too. He's fucking phenomenal. Owen Cook, so many good lessons from this guy. But yeah, Tao Te Ching, man. Like I read that once or twice now, and fuck, so good. It's got so many points, like so many awesome points about life and non-resistance and things that I really should be following more, but it's just so difficult to reprogram program a mind that's addicted to progress and results. But there's like, you know, once you let go of the outcome, it's naturally going to come, and it's about like, you know, non-resistance and not trying to force yourself through life, which basically Power versus Force is about too. It's about letting go to the process, letting go and just being and doing the things necessary, but not trying to, not being dependent on a fucking, uh, you know, forcing things, because it's never gonna lead to anything good. And if it leads to anything good, it's gonna fall down pretty quickly, or usually, and you're not gonna enjoy the success. But yeah, um, you know what would be awesome though? This is like a cool idea. Like I know Theo Von, is like a comedian and a podcaster. He does like this podcast, and he has like callers calling in, and he has like he talks to people about problems they have and stuff. I think that would be so fucking awesome to do on this podcast too, like just answering questions for people, because then that's just like generated themes that I could talk about, which would be so fucking cool. Um, so that's definitely an interesting thing that we could be talking about. Yeah. What else though? Um, mm, 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 mm. Hmm. Let's talk about bears, dude. Bears are fucking insane, right? They are just like, you know, killing machines, walking around in the fucking forest. They're just like out there, doing their thing in our forests, just like fucking being bears, just eating berries and fish and other animals, and they're scratching their backs on trees, and just like, and being super cute too. Like they look really fucking cute. And I saw this Instagram reel the other day about like there was like two guys just wrestling with this bear. They had like a pet bear or something, like a domesticated bear, and it was so gentle. It was just playing so gently. It was like play biting them. It bited them like into the knee and into the skull, but it was just like it playfully bited so carefully that they didn't get hurt at all, and they were just like wrestling with this fucking giant bear. It wasn't a giant bear, it was like a huge bear, but it was bigger than them, and it was definitely a lot heavier than them, and it could have killed them like so easily. And these guys, these Russians or whatever, are just like fucking playing with this bear, and I was just like, fucking hell, I would never, dude. Like that's such a thin line between life and death, that thing. But bears they're fucking ruthless, bro. They can fucking tear you up so easily, and a lot of them will, they would just fucking kill you, eat you fucking alive, dude. Well, at the same time, they're kind of like the Disney animals that are like so well, they're just so like cartoonified and People think that they are just like, and they are pretty chill though. Bears usually are pretty chill, I feel like, but sometimes they can get real fucking gnarly and just like kill you, especially if they're hungry. If they're hungry in the early spring or late fall, before and after hibernation, they can get fucking ferocious. Especially before hibernation, if they've gone too long without eating, because they can't go into hibernation starving. They need to have a lot of fat going. And if you see a skinny bear in the fall, dude, fucking be careful, yo. That shit's just gonna eat you. It's gonna fuck you up, man. But yeah, I would love to see a bear in the wild. Actually, just at a distance, and not a starving one. But I would love to go to Alaska, see a bear, or even in Norway. They have them in Norway, some places too. I think they have it on the like the in the middle of Norway, on the border to Sweden. I think they have a lot of bears actually. And yeah, fuck, I would love to go see one. Just I wouldn't like to see a hungry one running towards me. There's a lot of things I want to see, man. And I'm just wondering up in my own head, like all of these things that I want to see. We all talk so much about the things we want to see, man. And I've been talking about this forever. Like I want to see a bear, I want to see a shark, I want to see fucking everything. But it seems like it's just never gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like it's just time just goes by. And being brutally honest with myself, it's like the chance of me actually going to see a bear in the wilderness, I don't know how big that chance is actually, because I don't know what the chances are of me actually taking action and going to Alaska. You know what I mean? Like it takes so much time planning, and it's got to be done. And when the fuck am I gonna have the time to do that shit? You know what I mean? And money and like fucking priorities. Like there's so many other things to do as well, which are like, I want to go to these amazing music festivals. I want to play at the music festivals. I want to do everything. And when the fuck am I gonna book a ticket to go to Alaska and see a bear? Like, but I really want to do it. That's the weird part about it. Like, but these things that you want to do, you need to like almost like write them down and just like make a date instantly and realize that you're not gonna do it on that date, and then try and reschedule. And I feel like that's when it's gonna happen, because it's always never gonna happen on the first time you plan to do something like that. And I've been talking about wanting to go to California in the winter, and I really want to make that happen too, dude. I think there are bears in California though, maybe, or maybe they are extinct in California. I'm not sure. I think they killed off a shit ton of bears in California, but they have like mountain lions there though. Those things are fucking ferocious as well. Those things will fuck you up. They have like coyotes too, I think. Coyotes and what else they have? They have like brutal great whites. Um, they have a lot of fucking things that can kill you. They have like people on drugs too. Those are pretty sketchy. Gotta stay the fuck away from San Francisco. That's the place. I've heard that place is like falling apart too. I don't know what's going on there. I heard there's a lot of people taking some kind of new drug there. I'm not sure what drug it is, or if I'm even correct at all. But I've heard from podcasts and stuff that San Diego, no, not San Francisco is fucking falling apart. But you know, there's some DJs and stuff thriving in San Francisco. But I think like San Francisco is turning into like this like, kind of this dystopian raving place. Like people are just getting fucked up, going to raves. And I gotta be honest with you, there's a lot of dark shit in the music industry and in the world of music festivals. Like it's a dark world. There's a lot of both. There's a lot of good and there's a lot of bad. And I want to embrace all the good shit about it. I don't want to, but you can't have one without the other, I guess. But yeah, I really love raving, dancing to music, having a good ass time. Yeah, you're always gonna have people fucking it up, but It's just how it goes. But yeah, I really fucking hope I get to go to California though. That shit will be so sick. I don't know. I don't even know where I'm gonna go, but I want to go to like I want to check out Malibu at least. Maybe go surfing in like the most crowded surf ever in Malibu. Want to go to LA obviously. Gonna like get lost in LA. Like that's shit. That city is so fucking huge, man. It's fucking insane. Go to the is it Venice? The skate park is at the Venice skate park. Would be so fucking awesome to play some gigs in LA though. That would be insane. Maybe you know connect with some artists, go into studio with some artists, produce some music, and just like connect with people. I think that would be fucking dope. But yeah, I feel like LA would just be like. I feel like what would happen if I went to LA, I would just be like so scared, you know. I would just be, I'll just get like so in my head and get like this like huge like resistance to even talking to people. I feel like because like I feel like people in LA are a different breed, man. They are just like born and bred to like network and brand and trying to you know go to the next thing and become like some kind of like famous person. I think that I feel like that's all about. That's what LA is all about. Like people just wanting to become famous, and I don't know how it is to. I don't know how it will be for me. Like I don't know. I don't fucking know. I don't have a clue how I would do in LA. Like if I would go crazy or if I would thrive or if I would just like become like a Starbucks employee and never make it or I don't know. Like LA is a weird place. I feel like it's just like a wild place. And yeah, I've been really it's like it's almost like it's a I want to, but I also don't want to go, you know what I mean? Like I'm kind of scared to go there. It's just such a jungle and so many things, so many impressions to be had and yeah, but I really want to go there. Like you know, in the end we're going to die and you know, you got to experience the things you want to experience, you know. But yeah, I think actually I think LA would be an awesome experience no matter what happens. But yeah, hopefully we'll get to do that. And if that's too difficult to do this winter, maybe we'll go to like Indonesia. Worst case, we'll go to Portugal, which is fucking awesome though. But I've been there so many times now. I feel like I want to see something else too. It is not that Portugal isn't awesome though, but I would love to see someplace else, somewhere else, and especially go surfing somewhere else in Bali or in some of those islands outside of Indonesia. Um, be really cool. Thailand probably be really cool too. But I don't know. Thailand feels like it's just like such a like a party destination for like white people. You know, I'm not really not the biggest fan of the idea of going there just because the people that go there there's just so much trash, you know. But I've seen too much videos, dude. Um, but yeah. Oh shit! It's already 10 o'clock. This podcast been lasting for about 40 minutes now. I think we're gonna cap it there. It's been a fucking blast though. I've been struggling with kind of coming up with fun topics today. I'm getting, you know, it's going up and down. Trying to get better at it. Trying to keep it light, keep it entertaining, keep it fun. Um, but yeah, talking hasn't always been my biggest thing. But yeah, getting better day by day, man. I'm trying to just lean into it, having fun with it, and yeah. Until next time, guys.